The job in their hands here, the required run rate is at 6.84. When you're chasing a big total like that, you've got to go at it right from ball one pretty much. So it's the conditions are really good. The track will be better to bat on after a bit of baking in the sun as well. But South Africa played really nice here, and it's a challenging total, just losing 6 wickets.
I think they need that platform up front, wickets in hand. They've got to adjust the pace.
He looked very composed actually at Supersport Park. He was at the other end of the skipper, Fakhar Zaman, most of the time, and he was superb. Fakhar Zaman has got to get some runs. He needs a few runs. He missed out at Supersport Park, but when he does get going, he's a very dangerous player.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a little technical issue where he seems to close the face of the blade, and a lot of inside edges that he gets out to, but I think he's got to get that out of his system, that mode of dismissal, and look at it as a treat, as something that he wants to do, because he'll have a free hand to experiment, to explode, to expand his range, and tailor-made for the situation.
Balls left in the first over. Easily turned away to get off the mark.
It's the front foot ball that you've got to be aware of, because fast bowlers, South...
Giddy. At leg side.
Well, we were promised a different brand of cricket from Fakhar Zaman, a more fearlessly earlier.
Oh, big shot from Rabada. That came back nicely. Tailed back towards the stumps. Rabada's quite keen on that. He's asking, I think, if there was perhaps any connection with the willow first. I got a feeling it was on the boot first before anything else. Countdown's on, and just in time. The skipper has just got the call in to send it upstairs to have a look.
Angle back into the stumps. Inside edge. I think he's bladed it.
Yep, definitely inside edge. Inside edge onto the pad, and then it just balloons away onto the offside. So it all happened pretty quickly, but we don't need to look at too much more. We'll get confirmation, or will we? Yes, no, inside edge, certainly. Or is there? Hang on a sec, is that not hitting ultra edge, telling us it's hitting the pad first?
Of course not. Read as an ultra edge. Live action, not slow motion, tells a different...
But an ultra edge is telling a completely different story. Nicely played, just in front of square on the offside, the shorter boundary, and that's gone for 4.
Here's a little bit of start for Fakhar Zaman. A couple of boundaries will settle the nerve, the knots in the tummy as well. On the front foot and slicing it, as always, as he does, using a lot of bottom hand.
The reason I'd say that it's far from ideal to have 5 bowlers only is that there's bound to be a bowler who's not going to have a great day, but he might have a great day. He might get a bit of tap, and he might need a bit of a breather at some stage. Side the stumps, but I think he would have been safely
grasped it.
And that's the end of the over. It's another good one for Pakistan. 11 from.
That's well played. A really good shot. He hits it, Fakhar Zaman.
It's a shot at the Wanderers that can really give you good value for shots if you pick up the length really well. We know that there's good bounce on the surface, and with it being in the afternoon already, I feel it's the best time to bat. Looking giddy, well, he's been good with his lengths thus far, just a touch short. And quickly onto that.
Necked every now and again, and when he does, it goes mine. Yeah, nicely played. Just leans on it, and it's a punch through the off.
Yeah, you feel Pakistan would have learnt a lot from South Africa in the way they went about that first 15 overs. And particularly when playing on the front foot, you don't have to get a big stride in to really maximize the delivery. You just need to lean, get high on top of it. A little bit of bat, and there's a great possibility of it racing away on this lush outfield.
Oh, yes. It's wide and full and crash. 4. Loved that, Fakhar Zaman. 13 off that over, 46 for 1 Pakistan.
Change of angle for Lungi Ngidi. Coming around the wicket, looking to target the stumps. And his natural angle is to take the ball away from the left-hander. But is in line. And the quality of Fakhar Zaman, he's not going to miss out on that. What an exquisite shot through the covers.
That's nicely played. You can play shots like that off that back of a length, and away it goes for 4. 50 up for Pakistan, making a good fist of this.
Yeah, we saw Fakhar Zaman play and miss at one at a back of a length. What's good about that one, he didn't try to overhit it. With the pace of Rabada, just needed to ride it. He picks up the length really well. Always a surface that if you're able to play good back foot shots, you get good value.
Good call, no. It was the second wicket partnership as well in that. And Petruga will bowl the second.
An impact player.
So because deal with that bounce, when it's Nortje bowling, he can be right in it. Just a single.
Nortje to continue. What hours away to class. You almost get the feet them over the line. And today decides I'm going to use a similar kind of strategy. And in many ways, Baba Azam's on Nortje. Of just 3 overs. I'll come back to the arm. I think also the key is what gets onto you quicker, hurries you up. You have to have your wits about you to be able to deal with it. 140 to 150 is a massive step up. And then you think of even 150 to 160, your likes of your Brett Lees, your Shoaib Akhtar's. I mean, that's neck. Thanks for pops. Oh, it's through. It's got to hurt.
South African bowlers have been good. Hit. Asking a lot of
angle down the leg side, so just 2 mid wicket. They're going to ask him to try and go after it, and I think this is against his almost instinct. There he decides to go after it. Doesn't play it with much control. Yeah, I think on the angle, maybe he's trying to go across him to say, listen, if he runs for Fakhar Zaman in his ODI career. Nice little milestone for him. It's been impressive. Decent average, just the 49 games. And a strike rate of basically 95, 400s involved. Best of 210, that was a fantastic knock. In the over, 96 for 4. Mackie, I've still got a little nodule on my one toe from an in-swinging Yorker from Shoaib Akhtar. To him at times that he can take down.
If he has to wait for that long, because Rabada is warming up on the other end, then he has to wait for long
spells. Position, which means that it'll swing afterwards. So it's scrambled there, and then as it pitches, it just straightens. And that's why there's movement late. Almost does for Quinton. He doesn't have to watch that one. It's up and over. It's plenty of width. No response from Fakhar Zaman, not saying, listen, why don't you go and watch that one? It's gone away to the boundary, but it's nicely played.
The only thing that I want to say, Tony, it's good to see him coming back into his rhythm. He has lost it a bit, but watching him again, getting back into it, is one of those players that you love to watch him bowl. But that one has...
And that's fiddled fine, so just be the single. Not too sure if it's off. He'll be looking to play his part. Call of 2 straight away, but
Partnership again at a reasonable pace. The other.
So to really stay in the contest.
That's gone past. Flying keeper for 4. 4 leg byes. And Giri losing his direction.
In many ways, South Africa would have identified. Yeah, he will be key for. Almost work your way back from there.
Oh, that's a lovely. Didn't really climb into it. I miss it, earns him a couple of...
But you can't.
Betting everything, then you're not really able to manage any. Another leg before. This time not to be.
It's done. 121 for 5.
Ball and umpire also. Which can be just a touch difficult, buddy. Yeah, a lot of underage.
I suppose it's also never easy.
Oh, big shot that is. Huge 6 over square leg. Got good hold of it. Climbed into it. 6 over square leg. Gets a 50 as well. Gets it with a 6.
Yeah, what a way to go to a 50. It's 50 of 70 balls. This is how he got it. Back of the length, slapped it hard, and it's gone the distance.
That's his slowest 50. Fakhar Zaman, previous slow was 68 balls, 70 balls for a 50. Another pull shot in front of mid-wicket for 4. This is good batting. Certainly, he's woken up.
This will give him a little bit more belief. This occasion, much more controlled. Control the ball down, way in front of square. Fielder is way behind square.
What a wonderful 50 it's been. Took a while to get going. It's just the 7 4s and the 1 6. But he's a class player, normally thoroughly entertaining at the top of the order. So with all the wickets going around him, he's decided to be a little bit more circumspect. He's still played some wonderful shots. Been quite severe. South Africa have tested him with many short deliveries. That's a real strength of his, short and wide. And that was the last 6 in the last over of Kagiso Rabada, way back into the grandstands, bigger than any 6 Ramiz Raj has ever hit in his life. Yeah, it's something maybe we're going to have to speak to him about, but that one short wide, dragged out, and Zaman, who's on 56, easy pickings for him, opens the face, beats the man, David Miller diving to his left. So that wasn't one of his best deliveries. You are going to have to ask him at some stage during the interview. He's definitely made an adjustment to his technique. He's trying to stand taller on his deliveries. He had a tendency to sort of collapse a little bit and do a lot of drag down deliveries to the batsman, but he's definitely got taller at the point of delivery and trying to hold that position for longer. And that's a big hit. That's a massive hit. Way up to the grandstands, just manages to stay inside the facilities, and that ends off a seriously good over for Pakistan. 16 from it, 154 for 5. Ramiz is smiling.
It is a big hit that puts Shamsi under pressure. Fakhar Zaman, he really wants to turn things around. That was gone. You can say it's a shorter boundary, but he will be 6 anywhere in the world.
It was just the fence that kept it in the stadium. Given some air, he just clears that front foot. And he keeps the face of his bat open when he plays the square bat shots behind square on the leg side, whether it's the slog sweep or the pull shot. And that's often when you get the best contact. Made its way all back onto the ground. I think someone, and it might. That's a nice change-up. I think someone might have been considering Nokia was going to turn to the caller drive end to Fakhar Zaman. See the short pitch deliveries. And then that was the initial period. Then Fakhar Zaman decided, okay, hold on, I'm just going to look to leave for a while. Took on a few of the short pitch deliveries, and then that's the effect. Not getting a decent stride in, weight hanging back. And that's sometimes what makes the mistake. I'm not against this. Aiden Markram into the mix. Yeah, there's off-spin, armed off-spinners. That's a good start.
He does make.
The angle of the follow. As captain, Temba Bavum will be very. Ayo! There's the call from 3 wickets picked up. That was smeared over the leg side. From our angle up here in the commentary box, I thought Lingangidi might be able to get underneath it, but the contact was just good enough. It wasn't out the middle, that's for sure. And it was good enough to take it over the inner ring and away to the fence.
Fakhar Zaman has decided that anything that he sees is going to go for it. Doesn't matter who bowls. You look at the scoreboard and see we are way behind the 8 ball.
This is his highest score against South Africa in one-day internationals. 8 that was required to the over. Nicely played again behind square. Rabada gives chase and he gets his knees stuck in the outfield, but still does well enough to stop it.
Runs of 110.
And I think that's going to be his approach. The last delivery, so we know he's been the man that's dictated terms. And this is going to be interesting to see. Oh.
That is it.
Oh, that's class. Markram likes to bowl a flatter delivery, particularly when he feels like he's going to be under pressure. But just to wait for it to come to him, open the face and guard it, and bisect the 2 men behind backward point, that's very good batting.
That is a little bit much of a width. Fakhar Zaman waited for that much, for that one to just cut it between 2 men behind.
Lequayo into the occasion. He does. Round the wicket. Up and over. It's gone all the way. It's a difficult time to be fielding on that cover boundary. The sun has got a bit low. The shadows have got rather large. And when the ball comes in that vicinity, you're going to have to deal with some bright sunshine. But Zaman not allowing Pat Lequayo to settle. Charging at him, opening the face, carves it away. And it's the shortest boundary by far on the ground today. Contact good enough to take it all away.
He has made a right move. Almost he knew that would be a slow ball delivery first up. And then he's swinging from the hip.
Chopped across it, didn't he?
Yes, indeed.
That's not where you 80s.
Good ball. Good change of.
They don't want to give. I don't know if you heard. Bull made it really difficult for Quinton. Temper.
About to continue. Looking to come back for the second. She'll be able to touch and turn. Gets the dive in as well at the last minute. It was always going to be okay, I think. Very good arm, Rabada, we know that. Wasn't quite on the button on that occasion. The dive took him to 93. So 7 away from what will be a return over the last little while. A little push onto the onside this time. Looking for 2. That's pretty important, really. Second game control. Short again. There is protection, just the single. We just had a quick shot of 41 for 6. No Centurion. So that's got to be especially pleasing, I suppose, with 4 guys getting good totals when needed. No matter what the conditions are, JP, as you would.
I take nothing away from him. He's been very consistent in his line.
Of course, 5 of these guys will be off to the IPL. So this is a game again. Hard down the ground. Slight fumble. Decide eventually to come back. He's got that away nicely on the bounce, and that's going to go for 4. Good work from Fakhar Zaman. That's a really good knock. He played very, very well. It's a knock that he certainly deserved. He's been a little bit on the lean side of late, and to get 3 figures here against a top quality attack at the Wanderers is really good work.
Yeah, 5th ODI 100 And what a time for it. Team under pressure. And the job is certainly not done.
Two men back this time.
Yeah, it's been 100 of high quality by Fakhar Zaman. Wickets losing all around him. And appreciated by his team. They know that as long as he's at the crease, they still stand any glimpse of a hope of somehow getting over this line. Yes, it's a tough one, but he's the man in.
His strike rate is 96 as well, so it's hasn't been sluggish by any means. Peak performance in the last game. Thick edge over the top of the keeper, and that's 4 runs. I think. Looking for that Yorker. Dug it out. 18 for 7. Forcing the issue. That'll be called a wide for starters. That's the first call, so it's going to be a free hit. Quinton de Kock certainly didn't look too impressed as he almost fell on that one down the leg side. Slower delivery, and it's gone over the top for 6 runs. It's a good connection. That is the best possible result.
Well, with the free hit, bowling to the same man, they didn't cross, so the field has to stay the same. Nandile Petlokwayo opting to go for the slower delivery. Doesn't quite find the length that allows him, or allows Fakhar Zaman to hit to the field that he has. It lands in that slot. Yes, he has to wait a touch, but gets the desired result and the timing.
Justed. If that happens.
They certainly want to give themselves the best chance. Yeah, it's been a special innings by Fakhar Zaman. I mentioned earlier there's been wickets falling around him, but the scoring rate has been really good. Not tried to overhit the ball, particularly through the offside. That's where he's been particularly strong, on that pull shot along the leg side. From time to time, just opens up the shoulders. And picks up the length really well, does Zaman. And more importantly, can he get his team closer? And it's been a spectacular innings thus far. Still a way to go. 116 of 16. It's a tough ask. Around 12 runs to the over. I'll take nothing away from a splendid 100 from the opening batter.
He burst out of the blocks very quickly in his career. He was the fastest to 1,000 runs in one-day international games. Oh, the sound off the bat with that shot. That has gone a long way high and has gone a long way deep as well. It is the shorter boundary, but it cleared that boundary by a long way. What a terrific shot that was.
Anish Nokia just rolling his fingers along the leg side of that ball. And like he didn't quite get all of it. But as we've seen many times in the high felt, get it up in the air and it sails over the boundary. Just needs to open up the shoulders and free the arms. 79 meters.
Full toss driven strongly on the onside for a boundary. Runs are coming now.
Yeah, there's a spark in his eye. He certainly has a sniff here, does Zaman. And Nokia has bowled plenty short deliveries in this spell thus far, opting to look for that Yorker. Doesn't quite get the execution he's looking for. And the full toss, well, he's seeing the ball like a football currently. He's not going to miss out on that.
Yeah, we need to keep our eye on some tap today. Does he persist with one of those or both? Fakhar Zaman has just spent a little bit of time having a good look on the leg side. So Shamsi again now. He's getting a little bit of turn earlier.
So length is key.
He's going to have to go leg side shortly. Well, he does that, and he does it quite comfortably. He's hit that a long way. That is a very good shot indeed. No wonder he was waiting.
Yeah, Shamsi trying to bamboozle Zaman with the stop-start at the crease. But in the end, he gives them the length that he was looking for. And what execution that was. Gets to extend his arms outside his eye line. And as a left-handed batter, that's what you want. You want it outside your eye line, the ability to free your arms. And the execution was sublime.
I guess it's all very well eating up those first 3 balls, but they need to go at 12 runs and over. Well, the last ball. Has he got enough on it? I think he has. Yep, 6 more. So he's done the business of that over. 12 off the over, 2 blows. That's all it took. 42 gone, 249 for 7 now. Couple of fine strokes. Second one flatter than the first. I think Shamsi thought he was in the game for a bit there. Fakhar Zaman, you could see, was a little bit concerned. But safely over. Looks like they might need some medical attention. Just knocked the bat out of his hand, really, but knocked the wind out of his sails as well. I think that might be the issue.
Yeah, landed quite hard in his chest. As I mentioned, would have taken a bit of wind out of him. But not a bad opportunity just to recoup, get his breath back. He's got a big task ahead of him, 93 or 47 deliveries. He's kept up with the rate at 2 maximums of the previous over of Tabraiz Shamsi. Can he continue? He's doing a fine job for his team. Shah, Afridi. There's confirmation of.
Wow. Here we go. It'll be very interesting to see how he manages this, Fakhar Zaman. We know he's got to play big shots. That's how he wants it to start. Starts with a 6 at Shamsi.
Yeah, he's really fancying Shamsi here. Slock sweep, hit it out the middle. Extension of the arms.
Hits it miles. Here we go again. Six more. Yeah, but it's good contact that time. Yeah, tough this for Shamsi, but this is a gem of an innings for Fakhar Zaman. Brings up 150 off just 128 balls.
Yeah, Pom, the belief keeps growing. He's played an unbelievable knock here for his team. 151 of 128 balls.
More. Oh, yes. Fakhar Zaman. Ground not big enough for him. 3 in a row.
Now that's 3 of 3. What, it'll be a little bit concerned in the South African camp. Bit of panic setting in. He's a calm character. Here's the first one. Back the middle. Second one. And the third.
Along the ground for the 4th ball. And that's good fielding. Heinrich Klaassen quickly across and also able to keep it to 1.
Or none. Even attempted to run there, Pom.
Correct. He's not gonna stand and deliver. Has to manage it that way. Keep the strike.
Here's the 6s again. That's the first. Second, straighter from Samzi. And the third. Wow, that's some good hitting.
Still in it. That's why they cheer, everyone. Equation 70 from 36 balls. And bowled.
Oh, that's a good start by Rabada.
Man back there, so he won't take a run again. Decided to take it this time.
Yeah, what, after the last over, he'll really fancy himself. It's a good start to the over by Rabada. Oh, 3 balls for the 1 run this far. Now that is phenomenal. Standing up.
Shot. Oh, 4 to start. He's playing so well, as Fakhar Zaman here.
Hey, he can do no wrong. Fakhar Zaman, Gedi in at the pads. He just flick down towards the fine leg boundary. Got enough bat on it.
Shot. 1 bounce and 4. Bit of a fright in there.
Yeah, you can see the 2 camps. Bit of concern on both sides. Believe with the Pakistan. Gedi's gone to the slow ball. That's his go-to ball at the back end of an innings. But Fakhar Zaman, he's in, he's set. It's an easy shot over middle for him.
Slower ball again. Yeah, a bit of bounce. Yeah, there was an appeal, hence the timer coming up, but we're not going upstairs. Yeah, just signaling to his bowlers there, figuring it out already. Who do I put at the other end? Who do I have to bowl? Might well go 2 there. Yeah, comfortably back. Everybody on.
And on your point of closing out a game, it's so important, especially when you play up on the high felt. Make sure you keep being attacking, keep that positive mindset.
Slowly again. Oh, threw it. Didn't need to throw it. He'll take another one.
Those are unwanted runs for South Africa. To see the nerves creeping in, the tension. Everybody's just a little aware that you still have a chance of winning this.
Yeah, trying to keep it together. All of them on the field. And what they want is a chance. They want a chance to come to them under this pressure, and they take it. And they would like that. Nicely done. Is doing it brilliantly at the moment. In full control. 46 done. Equation 56 from 24. It's 286 for 8. Highest scores on pink day. 172 not out. Fakhar Zaman. Oh, wide. It's called wide. It was a two wides in a row. And the ploy is a good one, actually.
Of course, if he goes in on the pads, that's a sort.
Top edge into his helmet, and so just check him out quickly. Mandatory, have to do it. Saying, well, I'm okay. Hands wrong. Yeah, body language tells you. Folded arms, nails bitten, all of that. They're hoping, because most of them who are sitting in there, well, they've had a go and they've not made an impact. But this man, Fakhar Zaman, 172 not out. He watched as wickets fell at the other end and kept his cool. Committed fully to the shots he's played. He really does swing at them. And he's struck them well enough. Wow. I tell you, they've gone miles. And here he is, still going. And he's putting South Africa under a whole lot of pressure in a game where he is looking to be the clincher of the series. Has he got him? No, he hasn't. Dropped it.
The hat. It would have been 5 runs. Have another look at it. Needs to stretch himself. Ooh, I tell you what, Tom.
Hello. That's hit well, hit well. Oh, failed it. Excellent, KG Rabada. Run out, is he? We'll check, we'll go upstairs. Here we are. Oh, well done. Safe. Safe, importantly, for Pakistan. And there's confirmation that he's not out. Thinking 2 again, pushing again. We'll get back comfortably again. And in fact, that fright is no longer a little fright for South Africa. Yeah, there's the confirmation. It's got away. Third man's up in the circle. He's looking onside, gets a leading edge, and they'll take him however they come. He's up to 180. Pakistan still going. What an innings this is by Fakhar Zaman.
Yeah, he's looking to go leg side. Managed to find it.
Struck so well. They're 4 on that fence. They could do nothing about it. Fakhar Zaman takes Pakistan past 300. Alive, well and truly this game.
Hendrik Nokia missing his length again. That's a little whip. Flick of the wrist. And he managed to dissect the 2 fielders out in the deep. And I tell you what, the momentum is firmly with Fakhar Zaman.
Short boundary that side. He'll be okay. Will you stay in?
In many ways, Ralph has got a free hit here. He will have a big swing of this.
Man on strike. 4. Well in control.
Wow. This guy can do no wrong. It's flat batted, this one. Slow ball by Petlakwayo. He's dissected the two fielders again. That's the perfect start to this over.
Oh dear. Oh, that's sore. Very sore for Quinton de Kock, the end of the fingers. Importantly for South Africa, it's a dot. Nicely. Dot ball. Doesn't carry. They're thinking too. Oh, gotta hurry. Be okay. He's okay.
Flow has gone to the wrong end here. Longer side. It's allowed Fakhar Zaman to get back for 2.
Must applaud Fakhar Zaman. This has been a monumental effort to just keep so calm and really stay in control of proceedings when partners are being lost. Shot. Yeah, thought of going back for the second national. He's beaten Shane Watson's 185 not out, where he smashed those 6s. 15, I think it was, he smashed. Shane Watson, top job. Top job. Good fitness as well. Instructions given, he'll wait. Oh, he's clubbed it. He's clubbed it. They have to go for a second. Have to go. Oh, he's out. Oh, dear. He thought it was being thrown to the other end. Stop running. Can't believe it. What a way for this innings to end. He's played so well. Oh, man.
Wow. What a way to finish this game. All the tension. There's the direct hit. He's way short. Wow. What an end to proceedings. What innings by Fakhar Zaman. Unbelievable. 192 of 154. That is just one amazing innings. Applauded by his teammates. Pakistan, 312 for 9.
Really just about the only way he was going to get out with the way he was playing. So good, so calm, so in control. Picked his areas and hit them most of the time. That 193 coming off just 155 balls. Take a bow. Fakhar Zaman, 312 for 9. Oh, wow. Too quickly. He has absolutely done him. You watch this. Running, sprinting, then thinks, oh, I can take my foot off the pedal now. Whoopsie. Out. And then, look at him. Now he goes at him. And Rabada, look at him. Absolutely loves it too. They all enjoyed it. I tell you what, it's a magic moment though. And Markram as well, he's in on it. Yeah, their laughs, yes, it's happiness, but phew is what they'll say, because that did get too close for comfort. He played a gem of a knock, did Fakhar Zaman. Put them under heaps and heaps of pressure. I'll say again, it was just about the only way he was going to get run out. 193 from 155. What a show. Yeah, there you go. They say well played. Appreciate his efforts, because it really was quite special.
It's been an unbelievable knock from Fakhar Zaman. Big applause, appreciated by his teammates. So Pakistan, 124 for 9. Fakhar Zaman, the only real man standing out there. 193, 55 balls. Baba got a start, 31 of 33, and nothing really to speak about after that.
Comfort. 3, 2, 4 for 9 in the end. There's the summary then of this, the second. Right, now time to talk to the man of the match. Absolutely just one man, and that's Fakhar Zaman for his 193 of 155. Yeah, pick up the trophy, take a photo or two, and then you can walk towards the mic. How did that feel, Fakhar?
Yeah, it feels great, but you know, it will be much better if we won the game, and I tried my level best, but the good thing for us was that we fight till the end, and that was the good thing for us.
Yeah, as you went through that innings, what were you guys, 205 for 7? Tell me what's going through your mind as you're trying to work out what needs to be done, because the run rate went a whole way up and you didn't have too many guys who could bat with you.
Yes, actually, I was talking to every guy when they were in the crease that if you take 15 to 20 balls, the wicket is very good. But for the new batter, it was not that good, because in the start, I was not also feeling comfortable. And you know, one side boundary was very short, so I was just targeting that boundary, and that was my plan.
Now, did things get simplified for you when you got to the situation where you really just had to smash it?
Yes, exactly. That's my game, and I was just waiting for the message also, because I was looking for partnership, but you know, that was not in our hands. And when the run rate was going up from like 11, so then I was just hitting the ball, and you know, I was trying, but you know, it's a funny game, and the good thing for us that we were getting close.
Is this the best innings you've ever played?
I can't say, because yes, I enjoy it very well, but if we won this game, then I will say that this is my best inning. But unless we can't win, so I can't say this is my best inning.
Fair enough. You played really well. Well done, Fakhar.
Yeah, thank you, sir.